Happy December 31st. It is the last day of 2025, and due to circumstances beyond my control, I am spending it in a hotel. And this hotel has scaffolding on the two sides, on the two important sides, the sides where the guests have their views. Beyond the scaffolding, there's one of the prettiest places I know, the place I grew up, Ventura, California. But you got to look through the scaffolding to see the beauty. The scaffolding sort of symbolizes what 2025 was all about. It was a year of scaffolding. It was a year of work. It was a year of rebuilding, or at least trying to rebuild. It was a year of turmoil for many, and scaffolding often is associated with turmoil and building and rebuilding. We started out 2025 with the devastating fires. Our hearts still go out to everybody affected by those. So many people lost everything. And the rebuild process has been abysmally slow, thanks to government intrusion and intrusion by special interests who want what they want, who want to dictate how private property owners should be able to rebuild their property. There's not enough rebuilding going on at the pace that it should be going on. That just says a lot about the people in charge.
Even on a rainy, cloudy day like today, the last day of 2025, there's something magical about being by the beach. I've always loved it. And you may not know this, but the Ventura Pier, which is this wooden pier, used to have the distinction of being the longest wooden pier, I think, on the entire California coast. It's much shorter by hundreds of feet than it used to be because of a variety of storms that have washed the end away any number of times. But it's still always fun to walk out on the pier. People love to fish out there. It's a great place just to go watch the sea life as it swims by. There's the scaffolding you can see on the hotel. Yeah, the beach is magical, no matter what the weather's like. This is one of the power boxes along the beach. An artist came and gave it an appropriate theme for its location. Eight years ago around this time, something happened that changed the Wahine in my life forever. It was the Thomas Fire. And we didn't lose our house in the Thomas Fire, but we suffered severe smoke damage, and we had to be out of our house for 5 or 6 months, living in hotels. And so when the wildfires of 2025 came around, that's what really sparked her to say, hey, let's do something to help those fire victims. Let's do a Tiki tour. And that's how we came up with the idea for the Rum-Soaked Radio Ohana Strong Tiki Tour for fire relief. It was a huge success. We raised almost $4,600 for Red Cross fire relief. And it was such a great day, the day that we were able to give Red Cross that check. But we couldn't have done it without the big hearts of the Tiki community. It was such a great time, and it was such a successful, beneficial event. We had another fundraiser that we did, we're kind of in the middle of it right now still. There was a member of the Tiki family who has some health issues. And so we launched a fundraiser to help that person. And that fund has raised more than $3,000 just for that person. And we, again, couldn't have done it without the help of everybody like you who may have taken part. So thank you from the bottom of our hearts for taking part in that. We had a lot of personal successes too. Rum-Soaked Radio kind of took off. We launched our Tikifornia pin. Thank you to everybody who has supported that project. We got much more in the works. 2025 wasn't all a bummer year. A lot of great things happened. We were blessed to be able to take some really awesome trips. We saw our friends in Florida. We got to go to Walt Disney World. We really had a great 2025 all in all. And 2026, once this gray lifts and the rain is over and the wind goes away and the sun comes back out. It's going to be a fantastic year. As you can see, the tide for 2025 is way out. It's going out there. And the new tide for 2026 is going to be here before we know it. I hope you have a great year. The scaffolding will come down, the work will end, and I just hope that this next year is a fantastic one for you and the ones you love.